news for you. Being honored by the president for excellence in teaching. Don Sarazen is a math teacher at H.B. Rame Elementary. So, Mr. Sarazen, when you found out you're being honored by the president for excellence in mathematics, what went through your mind? All those years have been worth it?
Well, I'm very humbled and honored. That's the whole thing. There's many teachers that are more deserving than I am. I work in a great district, Richland 1, and a great school, H.B. Rame. So I'm still just taking it in.
Yeah, realizing that you're really being honored for this, and you get to go to Washington, D.C. to receive this honor as well. I want to show you some Facebook comments that some of our viewers, I'm just going to pull two here. One says, Mr. Sarazen brings learning alive. My fifth grader, Kira, is one of his students. She was so excited to find out she was in his class because of his creative teaching. And then Angela Williams, another comment that we received, she told us on Facebook, my son Jared says he learned the most from Mr. Sarazen because his class was always changing and always exciting. Glad to see Mr. S receive national recognition. In fact, Don, your motto is, if no learning has occurred, then no teaching has taken place.
That's
correct. How
correct.
has that affected how you've been able to affect your students?
Well, years ago, during my first year of teaching, I was talking with my students about various jobs, and one of the students turned to me and said, Mr. Sarazen, what do you do? And so for 20 years, I've challenged myself every day with that question. What do I do every day when I go into the classroom? When I consider the fact that I'm teaching a content, I don't expect that I've taught anything unless my students have learned. And so I challenge myself every day with that.
To do that, what would you advise parents to do to try to enhance their children's learning experience?
I would recommend that a parent has an excellent relationship with their students, with their child's teacher. If a parent doesn't like their child's teacher, then that is going to rub off onto the child. The child's going to carry that in the classroom, and it's going to make it less likely for that child to learn. Even if you don't like your child's teacher, pretend and speak highly of him or her to your child. It'll make a world of difference in the classroom.
That's wonderful advice. And as we wrap here, I know you were a graduate of Columbia International University, and certainly would you say the past teaching you've gotten from grade school on up through grad school has made a big impact in your life?
It has. CIU has prepared me for my teaching. I have a great God, and He opened the door to education, and here I am 21 years later.
And about to be recognized by the President on a national level. Thank you so much for being with us, Mr. Sarazen. If you'd like to tell us what you think makes a teacher great, go right now to Twitter and send me a tweet. I'm at Dawndy, WISTV. I'll share some of your comments after the break.